Hi Yoga Tribe, welcome to the 5-day work reset, a sequence of 5 classes that run 10 to 15 minutes each that are designed to reset you after a busy and perhaps stressful work day. You can take these classes after your work day, or you can take them at any point during the day when you just need a little bit of a reset, and then you can go about your day. So let's begin in a seated position, comfortable seated position, and just make sure the spine is straight. You might roll the shoulders back a few times. And we'll start by taking a few deep belly breaths, breathing in through the nose, expand the belly, and exhale, sigh it out of the mouth. 2 more like this. Inhale, exhale, sigh it out. Inhale, exhale, sigh it out. Placing the hands on the knees, we can take some movement with the spine. So open the chest, shoulders down the back. You might even slightly look up. Exhale, chin to chest, arching the back. Inhale, opening up through the chest. Exhale, chin to chest, arching the back. So just taking a few movements through the upper back. So this is our stress release class, and many of us hold the stress of the day or the tension in our upper back, our shoulders, our neck. It's often where we feel tight. And also if we sit for long periods during the day, these areas can get tight as well. So just a couple more here. Movement to breath. Of course, you can move a little quicker if you feel like doing that, or you can slow it down. So you might just hold a pose if that feels good for you as well. This is your practice. And just being mindful of how you feel in the body. Where do you feel tension? And rather than creating drama or creating a story around the tension, just allow the tension to release with every exhalation. Easier said than done. But just imagining the tension is melting away with every exhale. And from here, we'll come back to a neutral spine, just rolling the shoulders back a few times. And then rolling the shoulders forwards. And then bringing the shoulders down and back. So placing one hand either on a block or on the mat. And you can start to bring the opposite ear to the shoulder. Another option here is to bring that hand and just place it gently, so no pulling, but gently placing it on the top ear. Getting a nice stretch down the side of the neck, into the shoulder. Taking a breath in. Exhale, release that tension, just allow that shoulder to come down. And then taking your gaze to the same side knee, and you might move your hand to the back of the head, focusing more on the back of the neck here. Lifting the head, and we'll come to the other side. Bringing the ear to the shoulder on the opposite side, gently placing your hand over the ear. Again, no pulling, just gentle movements, getting a nice stretch down the side of the neck. You might feel tighter on one side, then the other. Taking a breath, exhaling, releasing that tension. Letting it go, letting the workday go. Gazing to the same side knee, moving the hand to the back of the head. And as we move, we're just noticing the sensations in the body. We move or stretch, noticing the sensations in the body. And then bringing the head back to center. Chin to chest now, getting a stretch down the back of the neck. And then we can find some movement here, taking semicircles with the neck, gaze towards one side, chin to chest, and gaze to the other side. Now you can stay with these semicircles, or you can take full circles with the neck, gazing up, around, and then back down. Releasing some of that tension from the neck and the shoulders. If you're taking full circles, you can come back around the other way. And then from here, we'll bring our head back up. So coming to a tabletop pose, bringing the hands under the shoulders, the knees under the hips. We'll take some hip circles here, so you can bring the hips to the side, to the heels and around. And you might find that fluid movement. You can move through the neck, the shoulders, the back, as you take some hip circles. And then rotate back the other way. Rotating back the other way, taking your circles. And then finding your neutral spine in your tabletop. Inhale, open up the right arm. And exhale, bring it through underneath the left arm, taking a twist. Keep the hips over the knees. Inhale, opening up. And exhale, right arm comes under. Inhale, open. And exhale, resting on that right shoulder and head. And with the left hand, if it feels okay, place it on the lower back. Start to open, peel that left shoulder open a little more. Taking 2 more breaths here. And then bring the left hand down. Inhale, open up. Exhale, bring the right hand down. And we'll come to the other side. Inhale, left hand reaches high. Exhale, sweep it through underneath for our twist. Inhale, opening up. And exhale, sweep it through. Inhale, open up. And exhale, resting on the left shoulder, on the head. Option to bring that right hand to the lower back, peeling the right shoulder open. And then placing that right hand back onto the mat, open up the hand or the arm, and then place it back down. Taking your melting heart pose here, reaching forward and melting the heart down. So option to come to the elbows, or if it feels okay, you can just bring the chest and the chin to the mat. You might even have a pillow or something you can prop yourself up on if that's more comfortable. Taking a few breaths here. Remembering that tension, that tightness, that stress is melting away with every exhalation, with our deep belly breaths. And then starting to come back up. Bring the knees together. Child's pose, bring the hands back. And from here we'll finish, just before we come to our Shavasana, we'll finish with a forward fold. So if you have a pillow or a bolster, you can use that here. You can bend the knees as much as you like, or they can be straight, it's up to you. And we'll start by just undulating down with the spine. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, start to come down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, coming down. One more breath here. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale. If it feels okay for your spine, you can just allow the head to come down, neck can come down. Taking another breath here. And you can either stay here in this forward fold, or you can come to your Shavasana pose, where you're laying down on your back, legs are straight, hands by the sides. Or if you're finished, you can finish this class now, go about your day. Thank you for joining me in this short stress relief class. I hope you enjoyed it. Join me tomorrow for day 2 of our work reset series.